Hello, good morning. Today we gotta go to Costco. I'm hoping this week to get, oh my god, say words. I'm hoping this week to get through my meal prep for the baby. And Mike is actually on hiatus this week, so he's home. So he's gonna come to Costco with me and help me carry all the big things. So yeah, let's go to Costco. It's a lot of meat. She's filling up fast. It's a lot of stuff. Butter cakes. Ooh. It's the food of your people. Highest paid position in the world. Oh gosh. Hello. It is Ella. It is evening time, which is why the lighting is horrific. Sorry about it.
Yeah, I prefer natural light.
Oh, same. Costco trip was successful. It's actually a day or two later now because I had to go to the regular grocery store to pick up some stuff that they didn't have at Costco. What?
And ice cream.
And ice cream. And then I started doing like some food prep. It's like almost 5 o'clock, so I'm just gonna do a couple of like really easy things. But I started doing it and I was like, oh, you're supposed to be filming this. So here I am. Right now I'm shredding up some rotisserie chicken. We're gonna make some little mini chicken and cheese quesadillas, which I thought would be good for like, to pull out for like a lunch. Like I had all these, like I have a bunch of breakfast ideas and a bunch of dinner ideas, but for like a quick lunch, I didn't have a ton of ideas. So I thought these would be good because you just heat them up really quick. You know, you can grab some like carrot sticks or something to go with it to balance it out, but yeah. So we're shredding up some chicken. We're gonna make some chicken quesadillas. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just the biggest pack of tortillas you've ever seen in your life. And the biggest bag of shredded cheese. Whoa. Yes?
What are you making?
I'm making little chicken and cheese quesadillas because I'm starting to do the freezer cook.
Huh?
So I'm gonna make a bunch of meals and put them in the freezer.
Oh, so when the baby gets here, we have food.
We have food, and we'll order out some too, but you know. Ah! Don't burn your hands, please. So this is my new silly toy. Did I buy it specifically for this food prep sesh? Yes. Am I super happy and excited that I did? Also, yes. So it's just like a vacuum sealer. I'll show you. So it's really, really simple actually, like function wise. And it wasn't that expensive. And I got like, it came with some bags that you can use. I also got like a big roll of bags so you could like make custom size bags for things. And I'm just vacuum sealing these in little packs of 2. And that way we can pull them out and heat them up for a lunch or a dinner. No, I don't know why I find this so satisfying, but I truly do. So yeah, I'm gonna finish. Well, the rest of them need to cool a little bit more, I think, before I package them away. And then we'll throw them all in a Ziploc and throw them downstairs because we actually have a chest freezer. So we obviously have the regular freezer attached to our fridge, but then in the basement we have a chest freezer that I actually bought before we had Ella. So it's seen some days, but it's still kicking and works really well, and it's really nice for kind of stocking up on stuff. For example, bread is a really good one. We go through bread in this house like I don't know what. I mean, I guess like the girls are making sandwiches for lunch like pretty much every day, but we just go through so much bread. Anyway, so when bread is on sale, I'll buy like 4 or 5 loaves of it, and then you throw it in the freezer and then it defrosts really easily. So, yeah, that's really useful. Or like frozen vegetables. Like I always have, you know, a few bags of frozen vegetables and fruit in that freezer downstairs. Is this super nerdy and dumb? Maybe. Hello, welcome to another day. It is later in the afternoon. I had, oh, was that a bee? Sorry, immediately distracted. It's so gorgeous out today. It's like 50 degrees. It's sunny. It's so nice. And I think I just saw a bee. Guys, spring is coming. I'm ready. Anyway, earlier today, I had a high-risk doctor appointment, checking on the baby. Everything's good. Thumbs up. And then I had to run some errands, and I just got back. It's like 3 o'clock, so I just housed some lunch because I was so hungry. But it was actually pretty delicious. I just made some like tomato soup, and I threw some chickpeas in there. Delicious. Anyway, this is another installment of food prep. I'm starting to realize that that's how this is going to be, is that it's going to be kind of little clips over a couple of weeks of me doing food prep stuff. In my brain, I was like, well, I'll just do like a big food prep day. And it's like, girl, you can't even stand up for 30 minutes without everything hurting. What are you talking about? So silly. But I have a little bit of time here. Probably not quite enough time, but we're gonna try anyway. Oh, well, we'll see. Anyway, I want to food prep some lasagnas because lasagna is a super easy thing to make ahead, and throw in those little foil pans and freeze, and then you pull them out. A whole meal. Dunzo. We love to see it. So let me put on my little belly band and get to work. Okay, so lasagna. Like I said, pretty easy to make. It's just a red sauce with some meat.
Hello.
She's back.
I have returned.
It's just a red sauce with some meat and then cheese and noodles. You know what lasagna is. But normally I would make my own marinara sauce with like, you know, tomato puree and whole tomatoes and all that good stuff. I am going to cheat a little bit. I bought marinara sauce. I'm a cheater. And then I'm going to use, I've got ground beef and I've got hot Italian sausage to flavor it up and spice it up. So we're going to mix those together. Right now, I truly do not have time to do this at all. So, because I have an appointment at 4 o'clock and it's almost 3:30. So I need to stop talking, but I'm gonna get the red sauce going, cook up the meat, and let that simmer away for a while I do my appointment. And then after that, we'll assemble everything.
There's an AJR song called 3:30.
Great. Is it a good song?
Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
Wait, no, there's a song called 3:30, and then there's a song called 3 o'clock things.
Really? They have a song called 3:30 and then also 3 o'clock things?
Yes.
Switch it up, AJR. Come on.
Hold on.
I'm putting gloves on because I don't want to touch the meat. It's gross. Okay. Oh. So gross. I hate it.
Oh my gosh.
There's stuff in here. Probably gonna cut this out because this is gross.
I want to see.
No, you don't. It's gross. I mean, it's just meat juice, you know. It's
No.
meat. So.
I regret my life choices.
I tried to tell you. I'm just slicing open the little sausages to just have the sausage meat in there and not the casing, because
Sausages.
yeah,
It didn't look like sausages.
this doesn't look like a sausage to you.
Hold on.
What do you think a sausage looks like?
I thought you meant like the stuff in the bowl.
No, this is ground beef. This is the sausage. Onions, some garlic, obviously. I'm gonna bust up our heat a little bit before I put this in. Ugh. Oh God. This is definitely the best way to do this. Okay, Elle, I need you to be involved in taking care of your sister right now, okay?
Alright.
Put a lid on it. Ding. Oh, do you want to see it? Ooh. Come look. So we're gonna let that simmer. I gotta run to therapy. Ah, okay. She's back. She's back, and she has an absolute vat of meat sauce. Ew. So I'm also gonna make a lasagna for us to eat for breakfast. Woo! It's been a hectic day. I'm also gonna make a lasagna for us to eat for dinner tonight in, 45 minutes, an hour. So we're gonna put together one lasagna in my regular dishware. And then I bought a ton of these guys. So we'll just make a bunch of lasagnas in these to freeze for the big freeze. Okay, so we've got the meat sauce. I probably have more meat sauce than, oh my God, my kitchen is such a mess. I probably have more meat sauce than I need for this little endeavor. That's okay. I can always freeze the leftover sauce. And that can just go over pasta. Like, that's really easy. So we're gonna make as much as we can. We've got ricotta right there. And I have added these spices boop, 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 to the ricotta. We're not big on ricotta. Should I say ricotta again? We don't love a ton of ricotta in our lasagna. But we do love a ton of mozzarella cheese. So I actually have 2 bags of these from Costco. Insane. But I need to stop talking and start assembling the lasagna for dinner tonight so I can get it in the oven and then assemble the rest of the ones to freeze. So let's go. Cover that with foil. We're gonna pop this in the oven for as long as we can. until it starts to come together. And I'll take the foil off for the last 15-20 minutes to help the top get nice and melty and crispy. But yeah, that's dinner. Now I'm going to bust into these square pans and make as many lasagnas as I can with what I have. And we'll see how much sauce I have left over at the end. We'll freeze that separately or something. Won't that be great? It is the next day. We've got another busy one. I have 2 appointments today, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And I turned the camera on because I just got a call about scheduling my induction. So my induction is scheduled. I did decide to talk to my doctor about scheduling an induction just because I honestly, it was like, I'm so uncomfortable. I don't want to go past my due date. And she was basically like, yeah, because of the high risk pregnancy, we don't want you to go past your due date anyway. So yeah, so that's on the books. So if I don't go into labor before then, I have an induction date, which is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I think I said before, I've never been induced before. And I'm kind of still hoping that I go into labor just because it's what I've done before and I prefer something I'm familiar with. But I'm also very glad to have a date on the books of like, if it doesn't happen by this point, you will be induced. It's making it feel very real. It's making it feel very real. Not that it doesn't feel real, but you know what I mean. It's like the finish line is feeling real. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee and finish organizing my day and then head out to my appointments. Hello. It is a miserable, gross day out. So once again, the lighting, not the best. But the food prep saga continues.
And me.
And Ella, who's doing her homework over there. Right now I'm going to make some breakfast burritos. Well, they were supposed to be burritos, but then I got the wrong size tortillas. So I think we're going to make breakfast quesadillas because we're flexible in this house. So basically I need to scramble a bunch of eggs. I have 24 and we're gonna scramble them in my mixer because why would I whisk that by hand? That's a terrible idea.
You're gonna scramble 24 eggs like at once?
Yeah, baby.
Why?
Because then I have a bunch of eggs to make a bunch of breakfast quesadillas.
Okay. That's a lot of eggs.
Yeah, but I'm making a bunch and then freezing them so that they're easy grab and go.
Okay.
Listen, it'll all make sense in a few weeks when I'm a zombie and you're like, Mom, I'm hungry. And I go and I start crying because I'm so overwhelmed by everything.
Okay.
And I say, there's breakfast quesadillas in the freezer. It'll all make sense. So let's do that. It's like she waited until I hit record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't eat it now. You definitely want to cook it before you eat it. Scheduled for April 1st at 7:30 p.m. Okay. We've got a little scavenger who's looking for scraps because I just walked back and forth from the stove to here, kind of grilling up all of these guys so that they would stick together. But yeah, so we have 10 that have turkey bacon and 10 that have sausage. And then I had a ton of leftover eggs because I'm bad at math. So I took the leftovers and I put them in these little jumbo muffin tins, and I just put the leftover turkey bacon and sausage on top and then some cheese on top, and I'm gonna freeze them like this, and I hope that'll work as like little egg cups. Like you can just pull it out and heat it up and dump it on a plate.
Cheese.
So yeah, I'm gonna go pop everything in the freezer once these are cooled because they're still a little warm. So that's where we're at. We're gonna let these cool, then we're gonna freeze them up, and then put these in the freezer. Hooray!
Hello.
Why do we still do this daylight savings time thing? I hate it so much. I prefer it in the spring, obviously, because it just means the days are getting longer and spring and summer are coming. Trying to look on the bright side. But man, it really messed us up. I think we also just had like a super busy weekend with Sydney's birthday. Today is actually her official birthday. Happy birthday to my 7-year-old. I can't believe it. I think that's part of having kids too. It's just like literally every year you're just like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But I truly can't believe she's 7 years old. Nuts. So today I've got a couple of things going on. I need to finish editing this video, which is why I actually turned on the camera. Sorry if you can hear insane wind. It's like crazy windy today. Anyway, that's why I turned on the camera, to close out the last video that I'm currently editing. I still have a couple of more things that I'd like to make if I can. Like I found a recipe for copycat Eggo waffles, and I have a cute little heart-shaped waffle machine, so I'd really like to make a bunch of waffles and freeze them because that's super easy. Just pop them in the toaster. We'll see. Because honestly, Sydney's birthday was the last big thing. So I find myself living like event to event, right? So like the best example is like starting in like September. You've got the start of the school year, and then Ella's birthday, and then Halloween, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then New Year's. Like, it just feels like my life is chunked up into these sections leading up to big events. Sydney's birthday was the last big event before have a baby. So the next big thing is have a baby, which is nuts. But it hopefully means that these last couple weeks of pregnancy will be pretty calm, pretty chill, just kind of wrapping up all of the little last minute things that if they get done, they get done. And if they don't, it's okay. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you got this far. I hope you liked all of the food prep stuff, and maybe it gave you some ideas for some food prep that you could do. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon.